Hey everybody, PsyStarcraft here after a long weekend back to casting with iEchoic, iEchoic. And I was just talking about drinking Powerade because we had a little get together last night. We played some ping pong. We actually had a ping pong tournament. All the cool kids are doing that nowadays. And it was double elimination. I ended up losing to Psy in the finals. Yes, it was a huge upset. I attribute my loss to having drank more than him. Although I don't know if that's true or not. I didn't really keep track. I don't know if he did or not. But hopefully you guys enjoy my new voice in my sexy new microphone. And the last cast that I did was a one-time thing. You guys don't have to worry about me being all weird like that. I don't know, maybe I'll do it every once in a while, but I just liked my new microphone, and it's actually not very compatible with my sound card for some reason, or my onboard sound, Realtek piece of crap. So I have ordered a really cheap sound card just so I can hopefully get it ideal for you guys, because there is a little bit of static. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I could hear it in my testing. But I'm really working on fine-tuning it all and giving you guys the best voice quality to game sound ratio also. So yeah, everything I do is for you because I love pleasing people I've never seen before on the internet. If only I could please you in person, it'd be even better. But in this game, it is iEchoic. Obviously, we play against each other a lot. It's very fun-loving. And first off, I want to mention this bug that I just mentioned. Mention. Dark side. Mention. Something. Anyway, the bug is, let me go back to my vision here. The bug is if you send out a scouting drone and like let's say I'm right here, I pick a drone and I right click right here and I haven't seen it. If he's blocking at the bottom of the ramp, the drone will actually not walk towards this ramp. He'll act like it's already blocked off even though I can't even see it. So if an enemy is walling off on the bottom and you think they might be doing that, just right click on each base and see the path your drone takes. If the drone takes a roundabout path, you know he's got a wall off right here, and that's exactly what my drone did. So I knew he was there before I even got done scouting. So if that didn't make sense, read the comments because someone smarter than you will explain it to you. But we're both going goofy builds here. You can see I went 15 gas, 14 pool. And he was actually counting on me going, sorry. He was actually counting on me going a faster hatch because you can see he did a little block off. I don't know why he even built that bunker. But not going to be effective at all. And yeah, early speedlings, you don't really have to worry about any 2 gate or 2 racks pressure, but we are seeing Echoic use the 2 racks anyway, so we might actually see some pressure from him. And his build hasn't developed yet. You can see mine is developing a little bit here. A extractor going up for that extra gas because who doesn't like extra gas? I know I do, especially when you're under a blanket. And just prodding my way into his base with my Zerglings here. Keep an eye on the outside, very close position, so there's a good chance that he could catch me off guard, so I want to keep these links in a forward position. And I actually went lair immediately after my queen came out, so I've got 2 gas, I'm getting a lair, and he is rushing with 2 SCVs and 5 marines, so I'm going to have to frantically start pumping some lings, and my speed is going to be up just a little bit after this attack actually reaches my front door, so I'm a bit concerned right now, pulling off some drones and trying to catch him on the ramp, which was actually a mistake. I should have just waited for him to go all the way into my main and supported with my queen. I don't know why I pulled these drones out here, but you can see I am losing a couple drones. And I'm pulling back my drones because I thought I had more lings there. And also, I was making another batch of lings, and I didn't want to lose any more drones when I knew that these lings could kill him once they pop out, plus they have the speed up. And I don't want him to kill any more drones. I'm going to try to distract him just a little bit with a few, but I'll probably pull back, yeah. And using my queen to tank for now, lings pop out. Pretty nice timing, could have used them a bit sooner. And they will clean this up. And this is one of the risks with attacking as Protoss or Terran, is if the attack fails, lings come out, or if any other faster units come out, you cannot run with any reinforcing units you had. And so we are seeing, he did kill a couple drones, 15 to 19, so more than a couple. He actually did pretty good on the harassment front. And now we are seeing a Coax build develop. He's getting 2 more command centers. He's going an orbital command build. You actually you get most of your resources from mules. And so an orbital command is 550 minerals. So once you throw down two mules, you've basically paid for it by mining those extra minerals that fast. And also you can produce more SCVs, expand a lot easier, and use scans or call down supplies if you need to. So he's trying his crazy strat, 3 command centers going down, and I'm trying my crazy strat, which is fast infestors. So I got a lair immediately after the lair I got infestation pit. Now there's a very specific timing I want to tell you guys about. It's extremely important. When you get an infestation pit, if you do choose to get pathogen glands, do not train any infestors until the upgrade reaches the 30-second mark. After the 30-second mark, every infestor you train will have the pathogen glands upgrade. That's because they take 50 seconds to train. So by the time the infestor comes out, the upgrade will have just completed. So 30 plus 50 is 80. Math is fun. Yeah, and this is my 4-on-4 strat. And the reason it's a good 4-on-4 strat is early speedlings are amazing for harassment, map control, and picking off any stray armies in 4-on-4. And infestors just butt rape any composition. I don't care what it is. Like, I don't care if it's 50 minutes into the game. Infestors will destroy any 4-on-4 composition, whether it's Marines, Zealots, Mutas, Phoenix, whatever they do. Infestors are an incredible support unit. And usually by the time someone comes in with mass Marine, mass tier 1 in a 4-on-4 game, you will have these infestors out fast enough. Notice it only took about 8 minutes to get an infestor, and fungal growth will just shred them up. Well, not literally, because it's a fungus. I don't think fungi shred people, but so I am positioning myself outside of his base, not taking an expansion yet. I'm kind of mixing in my infestors with lings and with the drones. Well, obviously, and using the Overlord to scout fungal growthing his Marines. I'm trying to get another one in, but he got trapped for a second. This guy almost goes down. 2 fungals will kill a Marine. 36 damage times 2, 72 damage. So 72 damage with 2 fungals. And the cool thing about this is I can break this wall with infested Terrans, and if he brings his SCVs in to repair, he'll actually get fungal growth. So he doesn't really want to repair it, and then I can run by with my Zerglings now. I have actually tried this build against Terran, only with a fast expansion, much more economical, not such an infestor rush, and it's pretty solid. You really have to have Hellions or tanks to deal with it. Infantry wouldn't do squat. And air units, infestors can actually handle air pretty well. So we are seeing I am continuing to rally infestors. A 5th infestor coming out, and here come the infested Terrans. I am researching Burrow, getting my expansion as well. And meanwhile, in iEchoic's main, he's running off these 3 orbital commands, and 1 is his expansion. And this is where I'm going to try to pick off this Rax. Infested Terrans have more DPS than roaches. I love saying that. I know you guys love hearing me say it too. And the unit tab, 48 SCVs, so he could afford to send all these SCVs. And I was a bit sad though right here because I used up too much energy. I didn't have enough for fungal growth. Could have killed a lot of SCVs. Not that it would matter. He's got so many mules. And slow overlords could be poop and creep. He's continuing to train off these racks. How much money does he have? I'm surprised he doesn't have more money. 3 racks, 6 racks, 2 NG bays, adding on 3 more racks. So 4 orbital command, 9 racks build from iEchoic, and a quick lair, or quick 2 gas, quick lair, quick infestation pit with mass speedlings from me. Expansion is up, but if we look at my drone count, 30 drones, barely enough to saturate just 1 base. And again, another round of infested Terrans, but no energy to fungal any repairing SCVs. He's sending in 24 SCVs to repair this tiny little space. He has to cancel the add-on so he can fit more SCVs in there. And these infested Terrans, I'm actually telling them to focus down any SCVs that are repairing. You see, I'll be right-clicking here in a second. Yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, or 4 SCVs dying. This barracks does go down. These infestors, unfortunately, are out of energy, and I'm running them in first for some reason. 1 infestor, 2 infestor dying. Oh, that was not a good run-in, but I do have a couple more fungal growths left. Lings are surrounding all of his units. I can't tell how many I have. I have 20 lings, 19 lings. I thought he had a lot more units than this. I didn't realize I had so many lings left. And he's losing a lot of SCVs. A little bit of chat going down here. And doing tons of damage, actually. 34 SCVs, bringing in infestors for some more fungal growth. Unfortunately, they are not supported by any more Zerglings. Oh, these guys over here are brothers, man. They just totally own that SCV. Sending in some more lings, haphazardly. Infestors do get out of there alive, and these guys are just wailing away, man. That's crazy. I have not had an FPS spike in a long time. That's weird. And 6 infestors still. Fungal growth. Meanwhile, at my base, they're repairing each other. Meanwhile, at my base, not really saturated, not getting anything else, just continuing to rely lings and infestors, killing more SCVs. And now I have a plan. I researched Burrow, and I just remembered that I researched Burrow. So I'm gonna try to get into his base, but he just built a bunker. I'm actually gonna sack like 10 lings just so I can get in his base and use my Burrow tactics. So here I go, using the lings as a distraction, killing the bunker, going in. He's thinking, I want him to think I'm just doing this to try to, you know, push in with my links and kill him. But the real reason was to infest a Terran his mineral line. Now, if we look at iEchoic's view, you can actually see that little ground movement right there? You can see burrowed units if you're keeping an eye out, but I guess he was busy with the lings or something. And now I want to time this little ling harass and these fungal growths with infested Terrans popping out. So another distraction at the front while I just spam infested Terrans in his expansion, first of all. As you can see here, going to kill a lot of mules. He's too sidetracked with these lings and his main as well. So many infested Terrans in the main. And getting a couple more lag spikes. It's kind of weird. And immediately after using these infested Terrans, I should have run these infestors. Oh wow, I actually killed his men with the infestors, or my infested Terrans. But it's like, how did you get in there? But I killed almost all of his SCVs, 10 ACVs. I'm at 35 drones. I should be expanding a little more. How much money do I have? Only 600. And he just now noticed his main base is completely destroyed by these infestors. Now running them to a safe location. And yeah, I guess his strat is specific to a 14 hatch. It needed time to kick in, I guess. The infestor pressure was just making him pull off too much SCVs from mining. And it looks like he will be running out here for one final all-in attack. I have 7 infestors with plenty of energy for fungal growth. Zerglings tanking some damage so the infestors don't die too fast. And that last fungal growth is going to kill so many Marines. I love how they just die. And GG from iEchoic. And that's it. So I hope you guys liked this game. It was very fun to play and cast. And I love you all. Goodbye. Turn around every now and then I get something around. Every now and then I'm gonna shoot myself in the face just like these infested Terrans did. They just suicided. I don't know if you guys saw it, but if you didn't, I think you should rewind. Is this copyright infringement? I don't know, but it's going up on my channel anyway.